so much easier to set my catch when I start So Trainiacs, we got to touch base about, well, morning Trainiacs. Bit of a revelation there in the drill set. I'm telling you, I'm figuring things out here in this off season. You know, I think I say every day that I've figured something out, but I don't seem to be getting drastically faster. Interesting. So all right, here's what I learned today. Number one, it's very helpful to do the same drill over and over and over and over, because all of a sudden that drill becomes easy, and then you can start picking apart little nuances of that drill. So I'm doing the fist drill right now, where I'm swimming with fists, like I talked about a couple weeks ago. Check out that video up here somewhere. But what I'm finding is it's so much easier to set my catch when I start tweaking my elbow in a little, out. Tweaking my elbow out and my shoulder in. Hang on. There are kids coming to put their swim bags away, and there are many posters about not having cameras around kids here. Game on. Okay, so the couple of things that I'm starting to find as little nuances is focusing on these two inside fingers entering first, and then keeping a little bit of pressure on the inside, especially on this hand. I find that I slap the water pretty evenly with that hand, which you don't want. I mean, ideally you want to enter the water like perfectly horizontal, but can be tough if you got to err on one side. It makes sense to go on that side, because when you're doing backstroke, it's not like you slap the water with the back of your hand. No, you bring it back and you cut in with the bottom fingers, and backstroke is basically just like the reverse of freestyle. Now, next thing that I'm also finding is that when we start doing kick sets, it's helpful to just ditch the board, put on the snorkel, and instead of like kicking on my stomach, kicking on my side, and then looking up to where my hand is and making sure that even as I'm turned on my side, I've got that hand set so that I can have a nice catch. I mean, if you think about it, like try this. Try rotating your shoulder out and your elbow in, and see if you can get a good catch with that early vertical forearm. Kind of impossible, because you want to bend this way and you're gonna go like that. But if you go like this, rotate your shoulder inwards, rotate your elbow up, basically the only way that your arm can move is if the elbow bends, you've got that nice early vertical forearm. And that is a heck of a lot more stable platform to push off of than this. Got a lot more meat to push from there. And then one of these days, I hope that I can translate all these learnings into being faster. Don't want to hope too much though. So Trainiacs, we got to touch base about, well, two things that have been lingering for either like 7 days or about 7 minutes. I also have to go and get materials for our Triathlon Taren HQ. 2 birds, 1 stone. Alright, so the first thing that I want to touch base about is the video that I did yesterday is about where in the world is vapor barrier? It's about strength training, and that's one of the most common questions that I get, because a lot of you have kind of started your fitness journey by how I did, lifting weights. And you've been asking for a strength training resource. Well, if you didn't see that video, check it out right up there. Number 2, if you want to strength train, go to triathlontaren.com/strength routine, enter your email address. You will get a strength routine designed by Ryan Flaherty, who is the director of performance for Nike. And it's friggin' awesome. Did you know that I was also handy? You know how it happened? My dad, for like 32 years, owned a custom cabinet manufacturing company for high-end custom housing. and I worked in it since I was like that tall. Well, I mean, I'm not much taller than that now, but like metaphorically, like I was really young until I was late 20s, and I helped them sell it. Managed it, built cabinets, built furniture, bought and built machinery. I can do stuff. I can do stuff with these besides just make videos. All right, last thing that I want to touch base about is the trainer haters video last week. Thank you all very much for all those nice emails, messages, Instagram comments that are still coming in. It means a lot, and it was for you that I really did that message. It wasn't for the trolls. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. We got no triathlon mom back there. Later.